My name is Brandon Hadnot Walker, and I am the illustrator of Dyslexia Dude, written by Dr. Shawn Robinson and Inshira Robinson. The process of creating Dyslexia Dude in terms of the artwork was a pretty extensive one. The book is about roughly 30 pages long, and so I would have to sketch every single one of those in a way that translated the words of Dr. Robinson and his story. So I had to conceptualize and figure out how I was going to draw this character out, what he was going to look like. I had to imagine what he would sound like, his different expressions on his face, and how to communicate when he was sad, when he was happy, when he was ashamed, because that was a big part of the book based on Dr. Robinson's experiences. It's just feeling shamed by, the teachers in his classrooms and the fellow students in his classrooms and the things that he would go through with his frustrations with dyslexia that would cause him to misbehave. So those things were really important to me, so I studied, as much as I could before getting onto the project, and some of my favorite illustrators out there as well that I wanted to maybe even emulate in that artwork and in the styles that I chose to go with. I think projects that excite me bring out the best in me, especially projects that have such passionate people behind them who just really want to tell their stories in a special way, but maybe they just don't know how to do that in the creative way that I do. So being able to serve in that way just feels really great, because oftentimes in the world as an artist you kind of have these moments where you feel like you're not worth much. But when you're asked to come onto a project like this and do what it is that you do best, and work alongside people, it kind of comes to light the things that you can do to change the world. Visuals are very important. We all are affected by the things that we see or can see or hear even. But in this case, with this book and this artwork, so many people have come to me and said that really just made their experience, and that's a really amazing thing to be told as an artist, that the visuals that you were able to produce made them feel something. What I want out of this book, or this graphic novel, is for children especially to read it and feel like they have a place in something, to see people who look like them in the book, and maybe especially if they identify with the struggles that Shawn's character is going through, that they could feel a little bit more confident and flip their condition on its head that made them feel really negative about themselves, but now they can feel positive and they can feel like they can fight. If they can change the paradigm in their heads of what dyslexia is and what it does to them, they too can feel like a superhero. Nothing warms my heart more than to see, Dr. Robinson in front of a classroom full of kids, and he's dressed up, in his cape and everything, going in as Dr. Dyslexia Dude. And all these kids have the graphic novel in their hands, and they just read it and they loved it. So I definitely want for people to feel inspired when they read this, or any other future works that I may have or be a part of. And I'm just so grateful and so humbled to have been asked to be a part of this project. So I just want to give a special thanks to Dr. Shawn Robinson and his wife Inshira Robinson for having me as a part of this project. I want to thank all of you, the people who have read this book and taken the time to read it, those who have bought it and bought multiple copies for your classrooms or your family or the little ones. Thank you so much. It means the world to me, and I know it means the world to Dr. Robinson and his wife as well. So again, my name is Brandon Hadnot Walker. I am the illustrator of Dr. Dyslexia Dude, and it has been an absolute pleasure to work on this project.